Got much coming up for your weekend?
Say again?
Much coming up for your weekend? Much on?
Not particularly, just Sunday dinner.
Oh, yeah. You just home for the Christmas stuff too?
Yeah, all my close family is in the same city.
Oh, nice.
I got some aunts in Texas, and then further relatives up in Washington.
Oh, yeah. I see it very rarely, I imagine.
About once a year.
Yeah. I guess we just roll on the thing because you got a +1. So
Yep.
I rolled a 1. I think you can beat that.
I got a 4.
So your choice.
Um, hmm. I guess I'll receive, just because I don't want you to kill the ball that badly.
No, fair enough. So cat. Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's your choice. Farris and Bolt. Do your squad.
Yep, do fissure.
Yep, and then
Oh,
your
you still good with that side?
yeah. Hmm, yeah, I'll take this side. Uh,
We'll do a mule.
Furnace
Do a salvo.
and an anvil and sledge.
And I'll do a fuse.
Forest. Yeah, they'll do. Ball on Ferris.
Right. Yeah, that looks good. I do like that Farris is a good model. I think it's one of the best models they've
Yeah,
made.
just just always has an option as captain. I think it's just like the other captains are a bit underwhelming with 5 influence, and I think you kind of need one that does that you can put 5 on and like maybe do stuff with. Useful. Reroll that. Sure, we could probably do a lot worse. Yep, yours.
Guess we'll give it to Digger. Digger. That's quite annoying. Yeah, we can throw it on. I guess Digger's good enough. Sure. Um. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm done as well.
Alright, we'll have Digger go. Right there, pass the ball shaft. Got it. And then he'll just stand right there-ish. Go for it.
Yep. As Anvil's going to do his. Touch. And then walk somewhere. Yeah, that's.
Alright, we'll have shaft go. Right there, past the solo. Yep. Oh, then he'll sprint his 6. Go for it.
He's going to walk up here and tool up Farris. That's him.
Alright, Salvo will just walk to right there, pass the ball to Fissure. Sure. He'll heroic floored bolt anvil.
Yep.
Yep, 2 down to 1, knock down, and we'll dodge to right there.
Oh god, do I just throw away bolt again? Reason. Probably not. See if I learn. Import Fissure. I guess Iron's going to go into some south and sprint. Get under there.
You good?
Yep.
So Fissure will go there, we'll pass the ball to Fuse.
Yep.
Nice.
Just.
Now he's out of 3.
Oh, he's out of 3. Oh no. Sorry, I assumed it was.
No, it was like everyone else is 3 dice, so 4 dice should be good.
Yeah. Yeah, clips him if you want it.
Yeah, he probably should grab it.
Oh, that was unlucky. It was.
Then she'll sinkhole, grab mule. Grab mule, grab shaft, huh? Maybe I do that instead. Yeah, she'll just walk back and then sinkhole, grab Fuse.
Oh yeah, nice.
Alright, Fissure's done.
I'm assuming you're keeping Fuse outside of 4 of Shaft.
Yeah. That is what I am trying to do, yes. Yeah, but Fissure is right there. That's the downside.
It's just so deep. It's just like, it's like Mule can probably interact with Bolt. Yo, maybe?
Well, the sprint for sure.
6. Yeah, I don't think I can get out of that. So I guess I'll do Sledge. Yeah, Sledge for a sprinter there. I'm done. I guess he'll walk and buy a pile driver in case it matters.
That's fair. Nope, gonna have to walk if I want to do that. Is it even worth it? Probably not. How does this work? It's where, right, if Fuse is in the forest. Do I want to be in the forest? Probably have to. I could do that. Right. Sure. Fuse will just place sprint to there. Drop the ball and shoot. We'll bonus time it. Right. We'll hold the momentum.
All right. So I guess Bolt's going to go. He's going to take a free kick. Farris. Walk back to where he is, picking the ball. The free Farris. Farris. I'm going to walk to within 3 of Furnace. Furnace the ball. Yeah. Free arm open. At the Bolt. 3 dice threes. Yep. And then I'll drop the ball on Farris. And then just walk back onto the box. And
Yeah, I think we'll go ahead, place, and then charge anvil.
No reaction.
So that's 9, 10 for knockdown.
Yep.
4. We'll do... I guess momentous throw is further, so we'll do a momentous throw.
Yep.
By an attack. 6 now. Nothing.
Oh.
By an attack. 1 is a 1-inch push. Right. He'll be done. What is Farris gonna do?
Yeah. Trying to figure that out. I'm not sure. Singled out. You only have 3. It's probably okay if I get Mule Cliff. So, but then the ball's. Where is far enough away? So Farris is going to drop the ball on Bolt. Going to walk up here. Punch mule.
3-2.
6 dice. 2. I'll take them into stagger. Combine it. 2. 2 hits me into. Go to 5. Spend 2 to stand up anvil. Mule. So 7 dice. 4. Double push to the. Buy an attack. Take them into knockdown. 8 dice. 6 hits, so wrap, so I'll do a 3-inch push.
Sure.
Six.
You good?
Yeah, sorry, I've done for the just initiative cards. Is to play that one. Nice.
All right. Do you want to go first?
Yes. How close are you to? Can handle it. Probably go south. Farris can safer, perhaps. Four, five, six, seven. Yeah, that's me.
You're missing one.
3. Yep.
Yeah, that should work. You have to buy an attack.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It's like, that's just a little risky. Interesting to look at and put any influence on you. I guess you can get away anyway. A minor. So if this guy's so Farris is going to walk to there, buy an attack on Mule. So we're looking at 6 dice against a 2-2.
Yep.
We just double push. So there. Buy an attack. The third spot. Buy an attack. Do I take the meter stagger and get greedy? Yeah, I'll take the stagger and one more. And then watch me punt this. So 7 dice again. 2. No, gets it. 5, and that's her done.
Yeah, that looks pretty neato.
Yep. As you know what's going on too. It's probably if I hadn't played them. Like that would look really strange.
Yeah, if nobody if nobody knew what miners do,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Weird.
what?
Yeah.
So fissure will place, Spring Salvo to there, jog to the second fissure, sinkhole,
Yep.
pull sledge in,
Yep.
and then place herself back.
Yep. All good.
Buy an attack.
Yep. It's 4-1. You're a friend.
I do have a friend. That was the point.
Yep.
Alright, 6 dice.
4-1.
That'll be a momentous knockdown push. Push you out of 6 of Vandal.
You're getting out of tutelage.
Buy an attack on sledge.
Oh, do you have 4?
I had 4, just in case I missed the first attack.
Yep.
Or you don't kill mule or something. 3, we'll just do a momentous double push. Base salvo, I guess. And she'll be done.
Now, will shaft kill possible? Yes, up Amberlin. So Anvil's going to go. He's going to charge. I guess I'll just charge Fissure.
Alright, we'll defensive stance.
Yep. Let's go base to base with Sledge.
You're within 2 of shaft?
Probably. Yep.
Okay.
So -1 for shaft. So 6, 10 down to 9.
3-3.
Against 3-3. 2 hits. I'll take the Menace knockdown. I'll spend 2 to stand up Sledge, and then a legendary for Stoic on myself.
Sure.
Six. Oh, it's been 2 to stand up Sledge. Yep. And that's Anvil done.
Digger will walk there, stand up Fissure for free. Go for it.
Yep. Do Sledge. Yeah, Sledge will go. Buy an attack on Fissure.
Sure.
Taking the free pile driver from Anvil.
Sounds good.
So 5 dice basically.
4 hits.
1 up to 4. Yeah, I'll take Menace 4. And buy an attack. Menace 2. And last one. Menace 2. And that's him done.
Yeah, Fuse will place walk to there, throw out a clear on both those 2.
Yep.
Do Anvil first. Yep, Anvil gets to place somewhere else. I'll do Sledge. Yep. Infuse is done.
Fenner's gonna walk to there.
Inside of Wanna Fissure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch Fissure.
Go for it.
So with 7 dice against a
2-3.
I'm telling you it's not.
Yeah, goal sounds nice. Place by attack. If I place sprint, it's two to do that. Oh, I need probably not enough. Yeah, so we'll place then legendary.
Yep.
So Shaft will go to the other one, and then we'll move everyone else real quick.
His intention was as Salvo with an eight of the goal.
No, that's fine. He can be wherever he is. I don't think I could have reached 8 of the goal. So I just put him as close as possible.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but
Do I want Digger within 1 of Sledge? I'm gonna go with yes. Digger is within 1 inch of Sledge. And Fuse, who can be right there.
yep. So many.
Then we'll sprint to the 3rd shaft.
Yep.
Buy an attack on Bolt.
Yep. No reaction, obviously.
Alright, 5 for cover. 1 is a momentous tackle. Does he have close control?
No.
Okay. So I got yeah, we'll buy another attack. I got 1 to spare.
Yep.
5 dice. 2, we'll just do a momentous push. To there, we'll throw a lodestone at Farris.
Nice. Yeah, I was trying to. Didn't see that coming. No, nice.
Yep, got it. So Bolt, we'll choose away, and Bolt can go away. And then Shaft can go away. Take the shot in bonus time. Got it. Shaft can dodge. Right there. Go for it. Yeah, I wasn't initially looking at that goal run, but after you committed so much to the fight, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Perhaps I should take. I didn't really have an opportunity to take it. Right. A bit too much pressure. I couldn't afford to give up a takeout because this opened up too many angles for you to be able to game.
Yeah, I was considering like the Farris ring out, but it didn't look like I was going to win momentum race.
Yeah, it was kind of the other thing. It's like if I can keep the pressure on the momentum race, it takes a lot of those kind of riskier kind of ring outs or takeouts off the table. But Sailboy's got 3.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I'll get Iron to snap that. Bolts. So going to stamina there. He's going to take the free arm open from Farris. The balls, 2 nice 3s. Yep. Dodge. Um, going to sprint to there, and he's going to pay 2 for a shimmering on anvil.
Right, who's he hitting?
So knocking down salvo. So anvil takes 2. And that's bolt done.
Yeah, we'll have Salvo go. He'll spend his movement to stand.
Yeah.
He'll throw a floored bolt at Sledge. And we'll bonus time it. Yep. 2 damage, knockdown on the Sledge. Dodge into the woods, and then he'll heroic throw a floored bolt at him as well.
You mean arrow to the knee?
Arrow to the knee, sorry. Yeah, 2 more.
Yep.
I'll just hang out over here, and then we'll spend our last 2 to heal Fissure 4 health. Beat up on Shaft, huh?
So we'll go 3 to there, push 2. To there, and Walker's last one. And then buy an attack on you.
Sure. Let's see, it's a 6 dice against 3-1. 4 hits. What's more reliable? The ring out. What's on ring out? I guess it's that push. It's non-momentous, and that's lead. No. Bring out the knives. Alright, you going first?
Yep. Now. So do this. Really not. So 4, 5, 12. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that should be good. 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, 15.
So Iron's going to go. He's going to pay to sprint. This is the same. Going to just over 2 to hit shaft. Just the right play. I think I have to. Not sledge. So I'm going to put mule with Farris. So just over 2. To E. Yeah, we'll go to there. Punch shaft. So we are 6 9 6 3 1.
Sure.
What's that? I'll take the non-menace knockdown. One attack. Make sure before I do that I'm not screwed. Go still go off. Yep. So 6 dice against 2 1. So Mentis double push. To there. And last one. Non-menace double push. That's him.
I guess Fuse will place and walk to there by an attack.
Yep. Tackle on 2.
1.
No wreck.
Six for plot card game plan.
Yep.
1 hit, momentous tackle. Yeah, he'll spend 1 to place base to base with Anvil. And then he will pass the ball to Salvo. So it's 2 dice, 4 down to 2, needing a 4. Nope.
Are you going to go for the snapshot?
I missed.
Oh, no, would you have gone for it?
No, I would have dodged him away.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Sledge. I guess we will leave it there, and Fuse will be done, because buying attacks sounds like a bad idea. Alright, go for it.
No, I can do a whole lot of... Yeah, no, so I didn't really see that.
Fuse is pretty good at getting the ball. I think he's a little bit better than
Yeah.
Spade into Blacksmiths. Just that 1
Yep.
extra tack.
Few zeros. Probably stop Selwood from scoring. So 16 health. I guess I'll do Farris. Just going to spin Salvo.
Alright, go for it.
Four and 8. So you can hit that. I can't disrespect.
I do like me a Fuse. He's pretty good.
Yeah. So 10 dice against a 4-1.
Yep.
3 hits. So that means double push.
Oh, hello, Furnace.
Yeah. Blind attack on him. Nice 4-1. Push. And that's her.
Yeah, I think so. Fissure will go to there, clear knockdown, sinkhole to the second one, or to the third one. So I have 2 left. We'll grinding tracks, move 1 inch, pick up the ball, touch Farris, knock her down, walk back to the same spot, and then 2 more.
Yep.
To there.
Yep.
And then we'll take our 1 shot.
Yep. For us needing 4s. There's a goal to fix.
Got it.
That's it. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know whether shaft can kill a knockdown sledge, I guess, is the maths. I don't know.
At 13, no, because he only has 2 damage.
Yeah, so maybe should have taken the goal instead of trying to put so much stuff into saving sledge.
I think Salvo can do it if he has 4. Floored bolt into 4 attacks if he has some help.
Yeah. But he was one of your crowd outs at that point, so you would have been just 6 dice against the 3-1.
Yeah, 6 dice into a 3-1, needing to do 11 damage. That's not likely.
Yeah, so I probably could have left another activation, I guess. Yeah, it's just kind of mathing out these activations. At least if I force a goal kick, there's like things that can go wrong, I guess. But you force to spin activation, protecting the ball, and what you'd like to do.
Yeah, it's also really rough engaging into miners if you don't get a takeout immediately, because if Shaft hasn't activated yet, he just legendaries and it gets a lot harder.
Yeah, the scrum check.
Because I felt like I still had a chance to win the fight until Furnace sprinted in there. After Furnace got in there, it's just like, well, they're kind of stuck there. Anvil's kind of boxed out by his own team. So let's just move everyone away from Anvil.
Yeah. And then Sledge isn't really killing anyone.
Yeah, 16 Fissure is pretty safe from Sledge.
Yeah, I was hoping just to get the second goal to try and at least Like with a takeout on Mule, and then like Mule can't come back on this side of the pitch really with Farris there. He's too slow.
I considered doing it anyways.
Yeah.
'Cause if you went like then I'd put 6 on Shaft, 4 on Mule, and there wasn't
Yeah.
really you had to pick one. But I looked at Shaft and was just like Shaft doesn't really do anything with 6, so it was kind of pointless.
Yeah. Yeah. Perhaps the right play was to score take the goal, perhaps let you try and kill Sledge. Or you might probably I don't know whether you score the snapback goal. Depends if I leave Bolt in snapshot range, I guess.
I don't know either. I was definitely looking at it when you were measuring out Bolt's kick range. I definitely had a snapback, but you're right. Do I take it? It depends whether or not I can guarantee Sledge dies. If I can kill Sledge, then I think I don't. And I do it later.
Yeah, you've got another option later on. Kind of depends on the kick out, I guess. If you get terrible scatter, then throw a massive spanner in your works. Interesting.
It felt like
Definitely interesting.
yeah, it felt like the only thing that really went wrong was like Bolt was just a little bit too close twice in a row.
Yeah, I needed to. The plan was always to try and get the ball back out here, but I'm not sure whether my positioning for these guys was quite right. I didn't think you could score so easily because I didn't see the what did you do to the lodestone? I didn't see that.
Oh yeah,
I thought, oh,
that's
he's fun.
the lodestone's why you put 6 on Shaft.
Yeah, I didn't see that play. That was pretty good. Like, because I thought I was far enough away from the goal where it's like even with the legendary you couldn't score because you couldn't be within 8 of the goal and punching Bolt. So that was I didn't see that play. So that was interesting.
Yeah, I couldn't buy it on attacks, which was the roughest part, but because Farris is just 2 defense, I can just throw it at her.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the play that broke the game open for you. Other than that, I didn't see a goal run. I needed to probably have Iron a little bit further up the ball.
Yeah,
His Iron's not really a hassle for you either. It takes an attack to get it off him.
it depends. If you can get like Iron up here, then it's a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
But it's always scary because Iron wants to sit close to the edge of the pitch, and if he's too close, then a fuse place followed by either Shaft or Mule going in, he'll just ring him out, and then the ball scatters in the center, and that's not where you want it.
No, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think the always the plan was if the ball was on someone, I couldn't activate them until until I was going for a goal run or it was one very late activation, so I didn't have to risk the ring out. Because didn't really without Spade you don't have like real easy ring out while keeping someone safe. You're kind of giving up a player to do it.
Yeah, I didn't really feel like the Spade doesn't really get the ball off of half your team really because you just sit Farris or Anvil and cover, even they can hold it.
Yeah.
Got to charge for a tackle.
Yeah, and like some of the players have good enough tackle knockdowns as well, which is pretty risky for her to go in. Like Furnace has got the knockdown on 3, which is like gettable.
Yeah, I didn't really feel like it, and Fuse helps the fight a lot against Blacksmiths. And he's a little bit faster than Spade with less influence.
Yeah, you got a lot of work out of him this game. Just the clear was pretty annoying. Be able to split up this.
Yeah, I was considering not going for the turn 1 goal to block out Farris, but I felt like if I just keep the ball going at the goal, then I'm probably doing better.
Yeah.
I didn't see the mule ring out because if he definitely moved like 12 inches. I didn't see that coming, so that surprised me a little bit.
It was over 2 turns. So yeah, I could do it over 2 turns, but and same with the iron one. I thought I did something pretty interesting. This was quite an effort. I think I wasn't sure I could give up. I wasn't sure I could give up the kill and still have a chance of winning the game. I didn't know if Sledge dies, I just lose the game. It's like go all in on a ring out with Shaft or something like that. Just like just go have a shot at it. You're always going to score at least one more goal.
Yeah, I don't think you get another kill unless it's a ring out for a while if Sledge dies.
Yeah, that was it too. Yeah, it was kind of the other thing I was thinking. It's like I need Sledge there to get the 2 kills so I can get the 2 goals as well. It's kind of always that race. Can I get to 6 first, I guess? Very good.
Yeah,
Sure this one.
I like fighting with minors just because it mostly the opponent doesn't expect it, and so start they start giving you openings to get the ball.
Yeah, they've got the engineer stat lines a lot across the board where everything's like slightly more survivable than you think it should be. So they've got that kind of tankiness where they can hang around long enough in the scrum, wait for the ball to be live again.
Yeah, and they don't care about knockdowns for the most part.
No.
They
Yeah, or even just some of the crowd outs just don't matter.
Yeah, I always like even I just think fighting with them is the right choice most of the time.
Yeah.
Not into Brewers. I've found that out the hard way a few times.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
can get some ring outs if they let you, but otherwise you're just gonna lose the fight every time.
I think that's it. I think it's that setting up similar to what I did in this game where you can set up the ring out over 2 activation. It's like, yeah, you're not scoring enough momentum this round to really challenge me in the momentum race, so I'll just set up a kill over the ring out over 2 turns, get activation advantage, and try and use that to put some ball pressure on and some goal pressure. Kind of the plan, but didn't quite happen. Wonder. I don't think Furnace was interesting, but I'm not sure he was the right choice.
I don't
I'm not
even.
sure I'd take Furnace and Iron were interesting, but maybe Ferrite and Iron might have been a bit better. Might have given me a few more options to keep the ball a bit fed up the pitch, maybe.
Hearth or Ferrite.
Even Cutlass and Culverin seem interesting, but they probably don't quite do enough damage.
Yeah, I think any of these three would have been better. Like just a straight replacement.
Yeah. I thought I was going to have to use the tooled up to kill Mule, but kind of in hindsight, I don't think that would have been enough anyway. I think it was always going to have to be a ring out or sledge over 2 turns.
Yeah, 'cause 777 doesn't do it, or 888. 88. I guess 888 does do it, but
But that requires a lot of setup. That's like a singled out couple of crowds. And
yeah, that's effectively
like
2 turns.
Yeah, wrapping to the pile driver, it seems unlikely.
Maybe Hearth would have been good. You got the sturdy.
Yeah,
The sturdy helps a lot.
yeah, and the knockdown on one's pretty interesting too. Like I'm just on putting the ball on her on a box somewhere.
She works well with Bolt because if you dodge people, you can dodge them both.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Opens up the option for Alloy as well. Maybe mean they've got slightly easier snapback goal, and Dirty Knives is always pretty.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about Alloy, but compared to Furnace, Hearth was a little bit better because turn 1 giving someone 2-inch melee might have been useful, or some other turn.
Yeah.
Maybe Ferrite
No,
was the right choice though, because disarm's just good into miners.
yeah, I've thought about it a few times when receiving, but it's kind of yeah. I guess she works pretty well with iron when receiving. Interesting, because then you can really just like maybe go and disarm the kicker or something like that if they're kind of relying on the kicker for goal pressure or ball pressure. Go and try to disarm the melee activation and just like try to form the scrum up there.
If you do Culverin and Cutlass, who do you replace? Iron?
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely a lot harder game, but she has get in the goals. So at least she's got that extra turn of like maybe needing 5 to score goals early game. It's pretty interesting. And the extra range knockdowns are terrible. You can just like slow down a goal run quite a lot. You just keep knocking down the ball carriers. You're bound to get a bad scatter for them at some point. Interesting. I've seen a lot more flexibility than I was kind of in terms of lineups. Does seem to be, I think, preferred probably looking like Farris, Bolt, Anvil, Sled, Cutlass, Culverin. I feel that's kind of like quite nice and kind of generalist. Just kind of does a little bit of everything. It has a nice angle for scoring goals and take out pressure.
I think Culverin actually has some value into miners, because you can actually use her playbook a little bit. I Spy does something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and then Cutlass actually. I think Cutlass is good. She doesn't die
yeah,
like she does against other teams.
yeah. You still got 2 Sentinels in this team too, which is nice. She kind of hang. I like the fact she can hang back and still do the character plays, and then just like
Quench is better
towards the
against Salvo. If you're
yeah,
afraid of a apprentice dying, just stand her next to it, and Salvo does less.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like Culverin into miners. Maybe not all the time, but definitely seems like it's a good option.
Yeah, yeah, I'm enjoying playing with Blacksmiths more than I thought I would. Nice.
I like I like miners more when I don't have to play Spade.
You just find you have to put too much influence on her, risk putting too much influence on her for not necessarily much return.
Um, it's just she's TAC 4, and I hate that.
Yeah,
Get that garbage out of here.
you're so used to playing Tech 5 speed.
TAC 5 Spade or TAC 5 Velocity, like if I ever decide not to play Rivet again, it's like I'm probably still not taking Spade and Velocity just because it's such a pain in the ass. Give me Nomad and Fuse, like
Yeah, yeah.
one more tack,
Yeah,
just
just makes things a lot more reliable. Eh?
yeah. I've just missed too many tackles or push dodges because stupid reasons.
Yeah,
Pretty
on
jaded on the
box
low tack
or
right now.
yeah,
Oh, that was fun. I haven't played miners in forever. It's always fun to play them.
yeah, they're definitely still really interesting. I'm not sure where they sit in the field at the moment. They seem like they've got game into things, but that just may be a function of like they can just go 3-0 against things if they're behind in the scrum or kind of they've always got an out, I guess.
Yeah, I like teams that can scrum unconventionally, and I don't put
Yeah,
alchemists in that because they don't scrum; they just blow someone up.
yeah, and more so with Soma.
Yeah, so miners are pretty much my jam. Just you just sit there, take it, and then the opponent realizes it's not actually doing anything eventually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's whether you can just do. Yeah, it's that old thing, isn't it? I guess it's just like, can the other team go 2-2 against you fast enough to put you under pressure?
I actually got some pretty good game plans this time.
Did you? I don't think mine were that great. I probably made a mistake. Take.
These and that was one of the other ones. I think this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the weak point one. I think might have been better than the fast terrain one, but it's like, because you got to pick them before sides. It's like I thought the fast terrain one might have been really interesting if I took the top, which in hindsight I probably should have because I didn't really use the fast terrain. I had sidestep, which I think tends to be one that I think I prefer to throw away.
Yeah, sidestep's probably not the best against miners.
I just think it's so risky, I think, and it's not a high enough number to make the risk worthwhile. Could probably save you in a lot of situations, I guess. If you had a lot of 2-inch melee, it might be interesting, just like be able to reposition stuff back out of things out kind of to the edge of your melee, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. Like the teams that have 2-inch melee want that card more than anyone else.
Yeah, I just find it so risky because if you lose initiative and do it, then other guy gets to pick how many players make dodges, which I find a really odd part of that card. It's a really interesting card. The fact that it's 4.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that I just played the lowest cards first, and then I just was holding these big ones. I was never in the momentum race, but that the effects were better than any of the other ones I found.
Yeah, I'm finding that more and more. Um, Having a good number of low initiative cards is actually pretty useful because it's just the effects are good. And as long as you're not going to lose the game by losing initiative, where you chuck a low one out with a lead and then lose it, I find the effects are usually good enough. But it is always a risk. I think I chucked a 2 out when I had a 3 or 4 point momentum lead. Yeah, kind of need something to pressure on, but time if you'd have played like a 6 or something like that, it might have been. But the 6 are so underwhelming. Like to pick up the pace is so hard to play if you're like, can I just nick an initiative with this? Seems like a bad decision to make.
Yeah, the pick up the pace. I think I probably could have played it just to get Mule in there, because Mule could have walked on the edge like 2 inches farther. And then he places
That's
2,
pretty interesting, actually.
and then
Yeah,
he
yeah.
threats. See 8, so he actually reaches like Sledge. So he could have
Yeah.
actually reached Sledge first activation.
From what I understand, it's going to get errated to be player on the pitch. I think a lot of them, the wording's going to change with player on the pitch. I think.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, because it gets around the old +2/+2 move card again that we used to get back in there.
You get back in there that everyone hated.
Yeah, yeah. And now all of a sudden I've got like 3 or 4 versions of it because I've got like the mudslide, that one. Yeah, so it's still kind of stuff around, which depending on the pitch is still very similar.
Yeah, I can. It's definitely not. Get back in there was probably the worst card of the last group, and
Yeah, it's definitely one of those ones you like to see because it was always going to come up for you. You're always going to get benefit.
Yeah, I think if you were at 9, Mule comes in. I had a friend. I could have pushed you into Fuse 2. Yeah, I think Mule could have killed uh, Sledge. But I didn't like giving you +2/+2 move either on like Bolt.
Yeah,
So then you just put
kind of depends
1
what
on him.
comp you get in. Like, yeah, yeah. The freak out plays pretty. Yeah, must admit, there's the apprentices that get the free character play, they just end up so much value. I guess it's the alchemist thing. Well, hunters as well. We're just getting so much.
I wonder when the next errata is, because they definitely needs to be 1.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what gets hit.
Well, if it's not
And
Vet Cat,
yeah, well,
I'll
exactly. Yeah,
if I ever play against Alchemist, it's just be like, all right, I concede. I don't wanna play this.
yeah. You don't. I mean, probably right if you can kick into them, because at least then you've got options for like actually trying to put so much ball pressure on them that perhaps you can just like 3-0 them quick enough. But I find they don't protect the ball that well.
Yeah, I was just. I think I told you this that last time, but I kicked into them and then Velocity just got 1-rounded by Vet Cat straight up, and that kind of
Yeah,
made me. I was like, all right, I'm done playing as Alchemist after this game.
yeah. I must admit, they're. I can feel like you can play really well into them and still just get clobbered just because like something goes wrong. I had that. I think I played miners into Johnny. It was a really even game, but just like a couple of like tiny mistakes to get out of hand. Definitely, I found Yukai was one of the few, but they're so reliant on often the alchemy game of it. If they ever received an alchemy, terrible.
Yeah, Engineers is it's kind of like just get lucky. Like if you ever get bad dice at one point, then you probably just lose.
What is the play? Kick off with velocity and just try to keep them away from the team.
Or salvo. It doesn't really matter who kicks off. Uh, the plan is to go 2-2.
Yeah,
Because, like you say, they can't defend the ball, so you go get the 2 goals and you get 2 takeouts on the way. Because they're gonna send Vetcat into you, and you'll kill Vetcat, and you want to kill one other dude, preferably
yeah.
before
That's kind
Vetcat
of the
comes
issue. I
back.
guess. I guess that's the issue. The other dude is, although there's always a crucible or a vitriol or Kami floating around is like sometimes easy.
Yeah, I find
Get
the
hold of one.
second goal is usually the hardest, uh,
Yeah,
and it's really hard to get the third goal because usually they're threatening 2 takeouts at any point of the game,
yeah.
and they'll get a goal in there somewhere.
And there's enough defense five to make Salvo's goal runs like not the best.
Yeah, and you don't want him to be too close to Vetcat, so it's not really the best either that way either.
Yeah. The game seems an interesting place.
Everything else seems fine so far.
Yeah, I think the few Brewers games we've had have been Blacksmiths have been better than I expected. Been obviously still need to sort of nail down a sort of lineup. But obviously more practice with more different lineups.
Yeah, they definitely
Make
seem
sort of
like their biggest weakness is just the amount of effort you have to put into them.
yeah. I think it's different. It's interesting because I think they've got some really interesting flex within sort of their lineup. to be able to like change gears pretty quickly, like change from like takeouts to goals, like super quick. Kind of board state and things like that. So they seem way more flexible. I was kind of expecting. But we'll see. I might keep playing with them a bit longer. We'll see. Hunters still seem good. Some of the plot cards have maybe made some of their life a little bit harder.
Yeah, apparently sidestep is just for hunters.
Yeah.
Against hunters, that is.
It's not sidestep, isn't it? It's the other one. It's the 7, isn't it? Make
caught.
You push one.
Yeah, caught out of position. That one. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that one. Cool head. Lock them down's pretty good because their squaddies don't really want to be one less tack.
Yeah. I really like that Cool Heads card. I think that's a really interesting one.
I've never seen it. I've never drawn it yet.
Oh, really? Yeah. Probably don't. I suppose it's pretty good on Rivet for like the free steady before she goes in or something like that. Probably doesn't. It's pretty good. I suppose you're playing Cork. It's probably pretty interesting for you. Have you been playing any more Falconers?
No, I haven't. Because I've been on the Brewers, and then after the Brewers, I want to play Miners. I could play Falconers. Maybe they're good with this deck of cards.
I'm not sure. I don't think they're quite. They're super interesting. I'm just not quite sure whether they're at quite a high enough level. What's your lineup with them? Are you Icarus, or do you tend to play some of the other options? You get a lot of work out of Rundus and Banner, obviously.
Let's see. There's. It's kind of rough because you want to play Egret, but she doesn't really help the team that much.
I like her chip damage. Some brings models that you probably potentially couldn't one round with the Ivana. Make them a little bit more reliable.
Yeah, I like Matagi. He needs something else.
I'm the same. I thought he's really interesting, but you're right. I know exactly what he's. I feel exactly the same way because it's like he needs a way of being a little bit more efficient because you kind of feel you always have to give him 2.
Yeah, you give him 2, and it's usually just you get 1 momentum, then he's done, and then it's kind of risky to play him then.
I really so like close. Leading to like a very late activation, just putting like the bleed lacerate on someone or bleed on someone who's already activated. I found myself dropping Minerva more and more. I found her less useful. She's a good setup piece for Rundas, but I found her a good tool.
I've found that you only want to take one of Hearn or Egret, but that really hurts because sometimes you want both of them, but you can't.
I agree. Yep.
And
you need 3 Harry.
And it would be really nice if Matagi could instead be where Egret is. Because if you can do that, then I think the team's fine.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, if Matagi had close control or
2 more health,
or a ball's gone or something like that, where you can like have a viable counterattack. Something it definitely needs 2 more health at least, but it definitely needs something else. It's a bit. Yeah, I found that one. It was just one you couldn't really activate with early. You kind of always need to leave him so late in turns you can actually get value out of the bleed. Otherwise, he just doesn't do enough with the to give him.
Yeah, I found Matagi to he's worth it. It's just you have to be really careful with them.
Yeah.
Icaros.
Really good.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I like that. He's basically just your snapback. It kind of sucks though because he wants to be like really far away. So you always have to give him influence if you think he's going to snap back.
Yeah. I like the fact that he can get a Harrier out early without engagement as well. Might be able to like walk for 2 influence, like walk 5, drop a Harrier out 4, and then like walk 5 back. It's quite nice
Yeah, that is
as
really
well.
nice. I like that a lot, especially because if you can like measure it right in the later turns, he can get a lot of distance. So he can like be here turn 2, and then a Harrier can be like where Frelsey is, and then he'll be like up here at the end of the turn.
Yeah, yeah, agreed. The +2 speed of hitting a Harrier is really nice. Yeah, no, he's got some fun stuff. I like him as a kickoff model as well. Because like you can just like I'm just gonna drop a Harrier out and bugger off.
Rundos is I find that you can't really drop him. He has to be in the
Yeah, because you need the other
6.
damage dealer. Yeah, he's too reliable as damage dealer.
Devana is a bit nuts. The only reason that she's not broken is because she has to rely on her
Governance.
team, and her team is garbage.
Yeah, yeah. They're fun though. They're a fun changes. Just so dodgy into like good football.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna head off then.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. Probably haven't got much to do today. It's about 7 o'clock your time, so yeah.
Yeah, see if we can get another game in before the break's over.
Yeah, I'm always around this time of day, so from about 5 o'clock your time, I'm usually free just about every day. So if you're around hanging out, just give me a message.
Yeah, I'll let you know. See you later.
That's good. Cheers.